Shakur Stevenson clowns Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez and says that when I get up to 135, I'm going to beat you both because I'm technically sounded and I have all the tools. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So, Shakur Stevenson is probably one of my favorite fighters, in 130 right now. He's got a fight coming up this weekend, I believe, against Jamel Herring, which I truly believe that this ain't going to be a walk in the park for Shakur Stevenson. This fight for me will prove to me that can Shakur Stevenson really hang with the upper echelon at 135, because I think Jamel Herring is a great fighter. I like his style. I think he has a great style. I think his style will give Shakur Stevenson a lot of problems because Jamel Herring is going to be looking to outbox Shakur Stevenson. He's going to look for anything that Shakur Stevenson does, like get that 1-2 off, because Shakur Stevenson has a very good 1-2. And I feel like Jamel Herring is going to do whatever he can to neutralize it, and he has been pushing himself hard as well, just as Shakur Stevenson has. And Shakur Stevenson feels like that he can hang with these 135 guys and says he's better than Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. I truly believe that Shakur Stevenson could beat Teofimo Lopez. I don't think he could knock him out, but stylistically, Shakur Stevenson will give Teofimo Lopez a lot of problems. Devin Haney's a different situation because Devin Haney has significant tools that a lot of fighters want, but they just don't work hard enough to get those tools, because Devin Haney has everything in the arsenal. He can set up his shots. He can pot shot you. He can have great lateral movement. He has very fast feet, very fast hands. The only thing he doesn't have was the power, which a lot of people wants to see him work with Blu-ray. I really hope that him and Blu-ray make a deal and negotiate a deal to get Devin Haney the power that he needs, because I think Devin Haney, when he does get that power, he's going to be a problem for a lot of guys. And Shakur Stevenson feels like that he can beat these top guys at 135, and maybe I can see Shakur going up to 140. I don't know about Shakur going to 140, because you got to realize that once you climb up in weight from a low weight like that, you're going to have guys that's going to have a longer arm reach on you, and they're going to be looking to outbox you. Well, Tank just broke the barrier with that. Tank went up all the way to 140 and beat Mario Barrios, and Mario Barrios had a way longer arm reach than Gervonta Tank Davis. And in my opinion, all Mario Barrios needed to do was stick to the game plan and keep Gervonta Tank Davis on the outside. And, Mario Barrios was doing that for, I believe, about 5 rounds straight. He was winning 5 rounds, and Tank didn't win out round. But when Tank started pushing the action on him, that's when Mario Barrios started being trouble, and he got knocked out in the 11th round. But where is this put Shakur Stevenson at? Do I think that Shakur Stevenson is going to be a great 135? Yes, I want to see Shakur Stevenson win as many belts as he can at 130. I would like to see him fight Oscar Valdez, because I think he's going to make a statement out of Oscar Valdez for cheating. I think he will beat Jamel Herring, but if he does, it's probably going to be by unanimous decision. And people, don't be surprised if Jamel Herring does have a good night and shows up and still continue to be the champion that he is at 130. Because Jamel Herring, a lot of people sleeping on him. You can never sleep on Jamel Herring, because Jamel Herring is a great technical, sound boxer, and he has a lot of skill and a lot of potential to beat Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion, do I think that Shakur Stevenson is going to be a great lightweight? Absolutely. I think he's going to be a great lightweight. I think that, sorry about that, guys, my camera cut out. But do I think that Shakur Stevenson has a potential to be a great lightweight? Absolutely. I just don't think Shakur Stevenson will be able to beat a Devin Haney, because Devin Haney, I think Devin Haney gets a little bit more technical than any other lightweight I've seen so far. And Shakur Stevenson wouldn't have the arm reach advantage to get to Devin Haney. I mean, he will, but Shakur Stevenson will have to work his way on the inside. And people forget now, sometimes Shakur Stevenson does sit in the pocket way too long, and he does potentially get hit too much. I don't like how Shakur Stevenson sometimes has lapses as well when he feel like he's winning the rounds, and you know he gets too comfortable, and his opponent comes back, bam, bam, you know. So I think Shakur Stevenson beats Teofimo Lopez just because of the style. I think Teofimo Lopez will give Shakur a run for his money because Teofimo Lopez has knockout power and he has technicality, in my opinion. But Teofimo Lopez, you know, he's hurting himself due to the inactivity with all the games he's playing right now. So Teofimo Lopez, you know, he needs to get back in the ring as soon as possible, or otherwise he's just going to wear his prime years down due to the inactivity he has. And you guys, you know how inactivity plays. The more you inactive, the more ring rust you're going to have. I think Shakur Stevenson could beat both of these guys. I don't see him beating Haney because of the technicality and the motivation that Haney has to be a winner. But I do think Shakur can beat him, but Shakur will have to be more disciplined. And at the end of the day, whoever's the most disciplined lightweight towards the middle or the end of the career, they're going to be undefeated for a very long time. And I see Devin Haney being undefeated for a very long time because we've seen that Devin Haney could get hurt and he could come back and bounce back after getting hurt. We've seen Devin Haney take some good shots from a good fighter like Jorge Linares. And we see Devin Haney starting to have a good resume fighting the best opposition. But at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson, you know how fighters is. That he talked this ish about Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. When I get up at 135, you know, I'm beating both of y'all. So, in the meantime, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.